Hey guys, it's been a long time since my last video. I moved my whole life to Austria, beautiful city of Vienna, as you can see. So I've had to figure out my life and everything. Now I got everything back on track. I kind of thought about how to restructure the podcast or the videos that I do because nobody wants to watch a 2-hour video. So what I'll do is there will be like a short segment of me talking about my training philosophies or how I teach things and why I do it this way. And then it will be followed by the techniques that I've described before. Today we will talk about the epic flow. What is the epic flow? Why did I come up with it? And why you should train it. I came up with the epic flow because I started my jiu-jitsu class here at MMA Vienna from nothing. Nobody, or most of my students had no prior jiu-jitsu background. So what I tried to do is come up with a way to make training more fun. Everybody wants to train submissions and most people don't want to train the transitions. So I came up with the epic flow to walk you through the main positions: back mount, half guard, side control, full guard, just to get my students an idea of the transitions. We do a short warm-up, like a normal warm-up, then we do a technique warm-up for 15 minutes, which is like the epic flow or a guard flow or other things that we practice. And then we go over to the submission training, which is why everybody wants to train jiu-jitsu anyways, because nobody wants to win by points. Everybody wants to be epic and win with a cool submission. So I don't want to take away time from my students from submission training, so we incorporate the technique into the warm-up. I kind of stole this idea from Eddie Bravo because they have their warm-ups. They always stay the same, but they polish them and they add little things to it. I'm trying to do like 1-month segments of one warm-up technique, and then I move on to the next one. Because within a month of training, it kind of gets into like muscle memory. And then later, we can come back to it, we can review it, stuff like that. But it's just to help my students progress and get an idea of the basics of jiu-jitsu, and then we go to the submissions, which is what everybody wants to learn.
Gracie Veterano, old family first, fam. Taught the world to swing that double-edged sword, it works, fam. BJJ from GJJ, like Cool Herc gave birth to what your DJ plays. But despite the lineage, I will never be closed-minded. Refuse to see beyond the lines, you go blind. Rakaa travels the 10th planet, I flow free. I'm welcome on mini-mats, gi to no gi. Though my branch traces roots to the original tree. Roots sprouted from the original seed. Water with blood, sweat, and tears, spotlight with sunlight. That tree became a forest, ballet tudo done right. Then Hoist dominated them all in one night. And hate song hasn't been beaten in one fight. Flow with the goal, in a hit on an holly note. That to continue to win, we must continue to grow.
Okay, hey guys, before we get to the technique part of the podcast or of this video, I want to just talk quickly about my sponsor HASI. They're doing great things in Southeast Asia, especially the Philippines, for MMA. They're sponsoring fighters. In January, they have the HASI Submission Only Challenge coming up, which is a submission only tournament with 5 super fights, EBI rules, so it's definitely going to be very, very good. You guys should watch it if you're in the area. They use the hashtag HASInolog. I'll put it in the description. You just follow that hashtag and you will find out more about the tournament and everything that's coming up in January for Sinolog in the Philippines. They brought out this really cool rash guard right here. It's coming out in December or January, something like that. Just follow them on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything. And yeah, thanks for watching. Here it's really important to step on the foot so he can't get the hooks back. You slide the knee through. Your elbow comes down to block his hip from rolling on top of you. Your knee slides through, and once it touches the ground, the foot follows. I turn 45 degrees. I bump my hips until his shin lands on my thigh. Then I push the knee and I get the underhook. I push the other knee and I recover full guard. Keep your body straight, so your center of gravity is right on top of your heels. Get up on your tiptoes. This is really important. Walk back. The tiptoes will help you stand up. Step across his body and slide as if you were sliding for a base in baseball. Here I bump my hips, so I create space to get the underhook. Then I use my legs to hook his leg to get into half guard and then full guard. Here I reach back with both hands so I don't give up the triangle. I separate his legs, I push him forward, I put my chin on his coffee table, and then with my right leg I hand over his leg to my left leg so I can get the back round.
Let's go. We did it, mama. We did it. We did it for the love of the game. We did it, mama. We did it. I did it for